I'm gonna switch back to this bar here. I like the feet mechanism here. Switching feet is fun. Effortless as well, which I think is a really good point to bring up too. So this is the Wing. Clever did send this pre-built for the EC version, but I will be building the MX version. Some quick things. There will be some design changes, which we'll go over, but I feel like let's just look at the board first. MOQ, depending on certain things and all that stuff, will vary, but they're aiming for a starting price of $350, TBD on the stainless steel version. Now again, this is not mine to keep in case you guys were wondering. Let's take a look at this bad boy. So this is the Wing. Look at this already. What's crazy, I think actually this is so much more interesting with my lighting. So right away, and again, we'll build the MX version. We're gonna be doing a full build out. Love this, dude. Look at that. Cool. This is literally, see, this is a toughie, right? Because this one here, if this is done wrong, this will sound hollow. Which is interesting because, and the reason for that is because this foot lifts off the ground. So Clever has to be very careful with how he's manufacturing this and just designing this to avoid any hollowness, which we've seen time and time again with keyboards that are lifted off the ground. But look at that side profile. Look how fun this is. This is super, super cool. Actually, I really like the way that it's not just flush to the side or to the bottom over here. You can still kind of see some of this fun red on the bottom. I wonder what other colors Clever's thinking of doing. Nice side profile, very fun. This is cool. I love this, dude. It's wavy. Look at this wavy boy. You can see where those dip. The curves are beauty there. So it's not a recessed USB-C cable only because it gets hidden by the top frame here, which is totally fine. I usually like when you don't see the silver bit of things. But look at that, it's really cool actually. You know, it's not the first time I've seen this because I saw this at the meetup, but it's definitely different when it's on your desk. We have some branded Clever feet. Look at that. Very nice, very nice. We're not really here to look at the EC unit today, but if you guys wanted a quick little EC sound test before we start building this up and taking a closer look at things. Sounds like beautiful EC. I will say the PC bottoms here is meant for EC and more hollow than the other bottom variants. Really, I actually would have guessed the other way around. Ooh, we got some different kind of gaskets. Clever, I like your packaging. The packaging's kind of hitting. Wait, how do I use these, Clever? Take the bar off? Oh, I see how to use these. Well, that's dope. Dude. Oh, that's actually a neat trick. All right, and I guess that totally changes the side profile a little bit. Yeah, it kind of does. That's nice. Well, okay, we're gonna get more, obviously, acoustic performance here when we switch, but definitely not like hard to take off, but also not a lot of movement with these magnets, which is awesome. Also, Clever, what switches are these? I have no clue what these are. I actually thought I was gonna be using my own switches for this today. And I didn't realize you had packed some. You always hate my choices. I don't even know what these are. These are the new OT switches. I've been working on Garrett with them. Hell yeah, I'll try them out. What are they called exactly? Just OT switches? OT is an Omnitype. Omnitype Hawks. So they're a long pole with what feels like a 58, 60 gram spring maybe. They're linear. I don't know if these are stock lubricated or not. 55 gram, okay. Is it a long spring? Stock lubed? That's kind of fun. They look cool too. Take a look at this, guys. It is definitely a shiny top housing. Like it definitely has some like, you can kind of see. Reflects pretty nice in the light, but also I am using studio lights, so. So, change number one that will be happening with this is just a prototype PCB. Final PCB will be one of those hybrid PCBs. Nice red for everyone's eyes to get blinded by, dude. A nice, good old red. The final one will be a hybrid PCB that we've already used and we've seen. So we have the proof of concept already. So some other things. The Wing logo mark will be added above the USB-C port. So there'll be some extra changes to that. There'll be a new USB port design, which I'm curious just to see what Clever's going to be doing. Daughter board bump on the bottom removed with Clever changes to how the daughter board is mounted. Is that a play on words or like, I can't tell. Oh, it just says Wing, guys. Oh, it's actually totally different. So that's what it'll look like. Got rid of the bump on the bottom. Oh, really? I don't actually mind the bump. But yeah, you know what? It does look cleaner with it, I guess, super solid. Cool. So that'll be the new change from the existing bottom piece over here. It does look more refined as the way you have it, like in this photo. So I do respect that. And then a silicone press with JST cable secure strip has been added to the kit. That's cool. Front screw removed for better underglow. Oh, I guess this particular screw right over here. Removed the Clever logo from the sides of the bar. You know, Clever, I was actually going to say I do think these are a bit egregious, maybe a bit big, but I am glad you removed these. I love your logo. I actually really do. It's literally on my camera, but yeah, I do think having them on both sides would have been a little bit much. Cool finish, though. I love this. Ooh, nice. Interesting what you did with the spacebar over here. So it's kind of isolated. Interesting. I even like what you did over here too. So I'm guessing the gaskets will sit over here and gives it a bit of relief. Very cool. Alright, let's just take this guy out. And then this just comes out like this. Blue equals 10A? I don't think I've ever tried a 10A gasket, so let's try. I know normally I prefer a firmer gasket. We shall see. Also, there are sides? Yeah, I was about to ask that. Is the 3 circles down? What are the sides? I guess 3 circles is down, right? Thin side to the, oh, so circles up. Oh, I almost didn't do that properly then. How goes the build? I would say pretty smoothly. I'm just putting in the daughter board cable here. I do like Clever's designs, so already a fan. All right, let's put some keycaps on this bad boy. Good choice, by the way, Clever. All right, here's the Wing again. Let's just move this over here. Oh wait, we want to see the RGB too. Oh, I don't know what mode it's on, Clever. How do you change the modes? Oh, is it already loaded up in VIA? All right, we're good. Oh yeah, it's the Z60 anyways. You're right. So there's, ooh, with the RGB, this is kind of cool. Will the final PCB have more LEDs or will it have like roughly the same? About the same, okay. All right, so let's do some testing here. So overall, I think the board was extremely easy to assemble. This is like pretty standard fare of like what I expect out of any project, like bare minimum when it comes to difficulty. Easy to install. I like the gasket system. I like the plate file on this a lot. Let's see what this sounds like and then let's see where we can go from there. Oh, interesting. I don't know how to describe the spacebar. Woody is a good way to describe it. All right, let's see the other feet and how those sound. Still love this. This is such a fun feature here. I don't know. I don't really hear a humongous difference, but there's something different about this foot versus the other one. I would need to do like back and forth. I really like the modifiers on this. I do like this more. I think this made the spacebar sound better. Like ever so slightly to me anyways. I love the modifiers on this. There is some tasteful resonance with this. I don't know how an aluminum bottom or something would sound on this, but I think the plastic bottom actually goes pretty nice. Like it pairs really well. I almost wonder if Clever wants to add some sort of like force break inclusion, which just some stickers in the package. I don't know how much of a difference that would make without testing it, but I feel like if you're someone who doesn't want a little bit of that feedback from the case, you may want to consider doing that. You can even kind of hear it right over here. So I don't think that would be a bad addition. Of course, you'd have to test it to make sure it works. It does sound pretty nice. I think I do prefer this foot more though. This is giving me a bit more life, I'd say. I think I do like it more. Plus, I like the way it looks more too. Yeah, I think there's like a different resonance with this for sure. I was planning on adding some thin pour-on strips after removing the bottom screw, but adding more for the sides would be a good idea for tuning. Yeah, I mean, Clever, if you want, and if you're okay with it, I can kind of test that today, if you don't mind me putting stickers on the top frame of the case. But totally up to you, my friend. Sure? Hell yeah. Because I know some people, not everyone, well, I shouldn't say some people, not everyone likes a more resonant sound profile. And it's cool to see when you can get two different sound profiles at a keyboard. But the keyboard is very, like, it's soft to type on. Like, it doesn't feel hard at all. I'm sure if you go with the 30A pour-on, or, sorry, gaskets, it will definitely sound a bit different. Much brighter. Yeah, it's definitely brighter with the higher wing, you can say. You'll have a hybrid PCB, so it's buyer's choice. That's true, too. That's true. You can just make your decision from based off of what you're feeling like for the day. Do a little rebuild in the morning before work starts, you know? Actually, I think the resonance is still there. But like tightened up a little bit, if that makes sense. Ooh, I like this a lot more. I like it more before. That's good to know as well. Yeah, this is nice. Ooh, you know what? Matt, you like this one here better personally? I think this is still my favorite config. The wing. This is definitely a lot brighter now. And I can like immediately tell a big difference. Clever, if I was you, I would probably, I know you said you're probably going to do it anyways. Maybe just add some thin strips. You can't even really see them through the case too, which is awesome. But yeah, I definitely think that's worth an add. This is cool. Then again, I think Clever's been killing it with keyboards. Can't really complain. It's a comfortable keyboard. I really like these little ergo kind of, I mean, we've seen this with Clever's designs before. This little like lip on the front, which kind of makes the front height almost feel like nothing on this board. It literally feels like just the most comfortable thing ever. Sound profile's really nice. Can't complain. Although I'm gonna switch back to this bar here. I like the feet mechanism here. Switching feet is fun. Effortless as well, which I think is a really good point to bring up too. Clever, any idea when this is gonna be available? So again, price point on this, guys, in case you guys missed it, was going to be around $350. Could be subject for change. People like it. I plan to launch this in January. I really do like that front lip. I like a modified cherry lip. It's a very clever design idea. It is. It's very pretty looking too. Like it reflects light really nicely. Like look at that. So pretty. Well, Clever, I hope you end up releasing this in January. I do think people would be interested in this. Love you guys and talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.